Now, work with silk screens, or you could do the same thing with rubber stamps or stencils or whatever images you wanted. I can also load up my brush, and this is something I do a lot because I love spots and I like squares. So I might just make some geometric shapes. Now, if I let this dry, then what I can do is I can do a wash over it. So let's take a little break and I'll show you how that works on another piece that isn't still wet. Here's a little piece of fusible web where I've silk screened an image onto it. And you do have to plan your colors. So I used a darker color on the bottom and a lighter color on top. So here I'm applying the paint just straight, I call it straight from the jar. But if I add a little water to it, then it becomes a little more transparent. And of course I could be using more than one color, blending colors. But what happens here is when this dries and we fuse it onto the piece of fabric, that green Japanese writing that was the first layer is what you're going to see. That's what's going to sit on top. It's kind of like people who paint on glass. First layer is what sits on top.